Hello guys, again and again and again and again. Mainichi, every day, every day, every day. So, wait, so, 200、203、203、203連続、203連続。So, like yesterday, so not only verb conjugation, but also, and for grammar points. Yesterday we added a couple of cards. It wasn't as I expected. I thought we would find a lot, but we found some. We found some. So let's continue.
縁側のあるうちに住むのは初めてかい？このうちならどこにいても涼しい気持ちのいい風が入ってくるだろう。だから一応扇風機はあるんだけど、あんまり使ったことないんだよね。
そうなんだ。
Amari is used in combination with the negative form of an adjective or verb to describe something that you don't really do. Nai can be conjugated normally into the more polite negative masen or past forms as well. And amari can be turned into anmari to make it a little bit more casual, like seen here in Boku no Natsuyasumi, where the speaker says that he doesn't really use it that much. Anmari tsukatta koto nai. Or for example, if you didn't like something and something that you can
あんまり使ったことないんだよね。
あまり使ったことないんだね。なんだよね。
そうなんだ。
そうなんだ。
Amari is used in combination with the negative form of an adjective or verb to describe
amari.
something that you don't really do. Nai can be conjugated normally into the more polite negative masen or past forms as well. And amari can be turned into anmari to make it a little bit more casual, like seen here in Boku no Natsuyasumi, where the speaker says that he doesn't really use it that much. Anmari tsukatta koto nai. Or for example, if you didn't like something, for example exercise, you could say undo ga anmari tsuki janai.
あんまり好きじゃない。
Anmari tsuki janai. I don't very much like exercise. 昔この星を最
So, Amari, easy grammar point. Okay, Amari. Amari, easy. I believe we can find a lot of examples. Okay, Amari. Amari nai. Explain to me. Now, explain to me this grammar point. Sure. Amari. Basic structure. Amari nai, which is used to express that something doesn't happen much or isn't very much. It's often translated as not very, not much, not often. Here is a detailed explanation. Basic structure. Amari negative. Amari negative. Okay, あんまりネガティブ、あんまり食べない、don't eat much。あんまり に adjective、あまりたくない。not very expensive、あまりたくない。あまり便利じゃない。not very convenient、あまり便利じゃない。Amari nai is used to indicate that the degree or frequency of something is low. It's often used to express that something doesn't happen much, isn't very much, or isn't very often. It's a softer way of saying not much, not very much, or not very much, or not very, compared to stronger negative. Okay, very, very well explained. So we add a new card as usual. Okay, this is our deck. Add basic structure. So あんまりない。あんまりない。あまりない。Make it Japanese. あまりあまりない。あまりない。So it's basically あまり used with negative. あまりない。あまりない。あまりない。It's used to express that something doesn't happen much or isn't very much. So when translated as not very much, not very. Basic structure. Basic structure. I think these examples are very much explain what amari nai mean, which are very enough. Meaning amari meaning that's it. Add it. Just add it. So now we go, of course, we go to immersion kit. We just add, let's just try like amari nai. Okay. Let's see what oh, not much.
私はあまり信じてない。
あまり信じてない。What does 信じて mean? 信じる to believe. Not really. Don't really believe. あまり信じてる。
私はあまり信じてない。
私はあまり信じてない。So wait, there are not enough あまりない? It's too lonely, amari. So amari is not always with nai. I thought it was always with nai. Amari genki ni, amari ki ni, 一言もない。
あまり気にしたこともない。
こともない。
やはり恋愛経験値があまりにも違いすぎる。
See, why is not amari used with nai? Don't understand.
どなたにもあまり興味を示されないっていうか。
されない。He's not like not showing much interest of any of them.
確かにあまり家政婦さんっぽくないんで。
Very 家政婦さんっぽくないんで。I was a little surprised since she didn't look like a housekeeper.
あまりにすごい話だったんで、すっかり言葉を失っちゃって。
あまり時間もない。
あまり時間もないことですし、新海さん
Don't have much time. Okay, this one is good. It's just ない。時間もないことですし。
あまり時間もないことですし、新海さんが。
Okay, this is good, I think. This is good. Okay, we lost it. 甘いこともない。Let's go bring some tea. Chai? Aber ja. Okay. So, amari nai, amari nai. Yuki, konbanwa. How is it going, Yuki? Yo, I suppose that's understatement. Hello, Rika. Pika. Ah, Pika, Pika. Pika, Pika. P in Greek is ri, is ru. So I always confuse ru with P. Hello, study with us. How is it going? Long time no see. Hisashiburi da ne. Hisashiburi da ne. Okay.
あまり時間もない頃ですし、新海さん
Yuki, we continue with yesterday's, the same as yesterday, but now we add amari nai. Amari nai.
あまり時間もない頃ですし、新海さんが
So amari jikan mo nai, that we don't have much time. Amari mo nai koto desu shi. And Shinkai-san. So yeah, we don't have much time. Hisashiburi da ne. Hisashiburi da ne. Hisashiburi. Hisashiburi da ne, senpai. How is it going? How is life? You post a lot of kanji. You know a lot of kanji. You know that. Amari nai, yes. Amari nai, and translation. We don't have much. We don't have much time. So Shinkai, and that's it. I think it's pretty obvious. We don't have much time. That's, yeah, it's a simple sentence, but very well structured.
あまり時間もない頃ですし、新海さんが
Shinkai-san ga. Yeah, very straightforward.
すずめちゃんはあまり眠らなくなった。
Amari nebura nakunatta. Suzume-san wa doesn't sleep much anymore. This is also a very nice sentence.
すずめちゃんはあまり眠らなくなった。
The time here right now, it's 7 and 38 and 40. Of course, PM. I think that's also very good.
すずめちゃんはあまり眠らなくなった。
Doesn't sleep much anymore. Amari neru nakunatta. Amari nemu. Nemura, amari nemura nakunatta. Amari nemura nakunatta.
すずめちゃんは
Suzume-chan wa
あまり眠らなくなった。
amari nemura nakunatta. Amari nemura nakunatta. Amari nemura nakunatta. Yeah, I think, Yuki, yesterday we found it was a struggle yesterday to find sentences, but I think we found a lot of sentences, a lot of very good sentences, even though it was a struggle. But we found 10 sentences. So yeah, this is also a perfect one. So enough. I think enough for Amari. It's no enough for Dorama Amari. Let's go to anime Amari. Watashi Amari.
私はあまりお友達がいません。
Otomodachi ga imasen. I don't have very many friends. Watashi wa amari otomodachi
私は
ga
あまりお友達がいません。
otomodachi ga imasen. I don't have very many friends. Yeah. Yeah. If you search for Amari Nai, you'll find good examples. I'll try. I'll search. Let's just add this one. But so far so good. So far so good. I think we're finding some good examples.
私はあまりお友達がいません。
Otomodachi ga imasen. Okay, this is a perfect example. It shouldn't be nai, like it can be masen or nakata or any tense. Because yeah, of course nai is conjugated always. Perfect. This is a perfect sentence. Kampeki bun. Kampeki bun.
私はあまりお友達がいません。
Watashi wa amari otomodachi ga imasen. Don't have many friends. Okay, let's search. I don't.
私、夜はあまり食べないから気にしないで。
Amari tabe nai kara. Amari tabe nai kara. Yoru. Ah, watashi. Yoru wa amari tabe nai kara.
私、夜はあまり食べないから気にしないで。
Kinishinai de. Ah, don't mind me. Kinishinai de. Don't mind me. This is also a very good example. A very good sentence.
私、夜はあまり食べないから。
Yoru wa amari tabe nai kara. Kinishinai de. Okay, this is also a very nice sentence. So Amari, very straightforward, very good sentences we're finding. So we added 4 examples of 4 sentences for Kampeki buns. I don't know. Do we need more? Do we need more? Amari.
あまり
Amari, also you can use Amari. You can use Amari on its own. Very good expression. Let's just put it there. Just put it there, just for fun. Amari. You can say Amari. Someone tells you something, you can just say Amari. Not really. Amari. And that's it. I think making a grammar point deck is somewhat easier than making a verb conjugation deck. So that's it. Amari. Yeah, I think enough with Amari. Let's move on to the next grammar point, okay? Or let's just search Amari Nai. Amari Nai. Amari Nai. Yeah, the same examples we found.
あまり気にしたことも。
Amari kinishita koto ga aru. Yeah, the same examples we added. Bo.
確かにあまり家政婦さんっぽくないんで
The same example, the same. So enough with Amari. Let's move on to the next. I can't tell that.
その顔はあまり信じてないよな。
Amari shinjite nai yo na. I can tell that she doesn't believe me.
その顔はあまり信じてないよな。
Sono kao wa. As for that face, Amari shinjite nai wa. I think I can guess how to say it like literally in Japanese, because it sounds very similar to Greek. So that face doesn't really believe. That face doesn't really believe. So the face she makes Doesn't believe. Doesn't believe. So very interesting sentence as well.
その顔はあまり信じてないよな。
I can tell by looking at her face, but that face, she don't really believe me.
その顔はあまり信じてないよな。
So very interesting. Should we put it though? 信じてないよな. Yuki, how would you translate this literally, this sentence? Maybe we add it because kind of like it.
その顔はあまり信じてないよな。
その顔はあまり信じてないわ. I think it's a very interesting sentence. Okay, this is the translation, but the literal is definitely like looking at that face. By looking at that face, see what Mr. Deepseek says. Soの顔は
その顔はあまり信じてないよな。
その顔はあまり信じてないよ。信じてない。まさかた。You don't really trust that face, do you? You don't really trust that face, do you? Yeah, I think this sentence is very nice. As for this face, it doesn't really believe. It doesn't really believe. As I guessed somehow. As for that guess. So yeah, this face doesn't really believe me. Literally. As for that face, as for this face. Sono. It's a very interesting sentence. I like this sentence a lot. For this face, as for this face, その顔はあまり信じてないよな. Very easy sentence also, not complicated, but interesting. Very easy and interesting sentence. Yeah, enough with nine. Let's move on to the next grammar point. We added a lot. It's not that. It's a straightforward. 後で
昔この星を災害が襲った。お前たちの祖先は逃げ回り、隠れたおかげで生き延びた。星の危機はセトラの犠牲で回避された。その後でのうのうと数を増やしたのがお前たちだ。セトラはこうしてレポートの中に残るだけの種族になってしまった。
Next we have atode. This is used to express doing something after another thing, used with verbs in the casual past form like 授業が終わった後で家に帰る, or with nouns followed by the no particle, like seen here in Final Fantasy VII, where Sephiroth is explaining to Cloud how thanks to the sacrifice of the Cetera, after that, その後で, humans started to increase in number on Earth. It can also be used by itself without needing to be connected to anything else, just like atode, meaning later.
Later. Atode, I did it in Anki and I did it in Duolingo as well. In Duolingo, I think I did it in Duolingo. Yes. So atode. Explain to me this grammar point. Atode. Let's see what Mr. Deepseek has to say. Atode. So add. We always add an explanation card. Atode. Yeah, atode. In the middle and de. Okay. Atode. Atode means after or later. It's used to indicate that something happens after another action or event. Event. Basic structure. Very, very well explanation. Atode means after or later. Used, yeah. So, tabeta atode, after I ate, or after eating, or after I ate. Noun no de, no atode. Shigoto no atode, after work. Very simple. So let's just copy and paste this because it's easy. Is it after Sensei Vic? You like those sentences so much that you might I might marry them. I'm loving the process. This process of making a deck is beautiful. It's beautiful. So tabeta atode. I think it should be after I ate. No, I'll just keep it this way. So yeah, Sensei Vic, this process of making a deck is beautiful. I just want to make a deck just like G-Lab, but with my own way, you know, my own learning. So yeah, atode is used to indicate that one action or event happens after another. It's often translated as after or later in English. It emphasizes the sequence of events. First thing happens, then another, then another. Yeah. Let's just put this one also. Let's just put this one also. And that's it. This is just the first card. If you want to read it, if not, that's okay. So atode, let's just find some examples, some sentences. Atode. Ato ga.
今度失敗したらもう後がないんですよ俺。
後で。
弊社ではサイト完成後の保守管理においても。
ごめんなとね。
ごめん、後でね。
後でね。We can talk later. ごめん、後でね。Okay, so 後で means later also. We can put this. We can put this. But it needs context, so no. 後で。
しかしそこの脳みそ筋肉ゴリラ後で説教やな。
Secure, that's a very complicated sentence. So many kanjis. But what happened in this after that?
その後、この事件はどうなったんですか?
So after that, so ato it's not just ato de, it's ato kono shigoto.
その後、
shiken.
この事件はどうなったんですか?
Sono ato, after that. What happened to this case? So jiken is the case. Maybe we can use this. But I need the ato de though. I just need ato de. It's just ato. Ato de ne. Ato de ne. We can use this as well. Ato de ne. See you later. Ato de ne. Because it can be used on its own only. Translation. See you later, alligator. Take care of Rika.
後で電話入れるから。
後で電話入れるから。I'll call you in a bit. 後でね、また。
それじゃあまた後でね。
また後でね。So we can say また後でね。So when we see you later. 後でね。Maybe I can use this also. I could bring it over later.
後でお宅にお持ちしますね。
後でね、私のコピーしてあげる。
後で私のコピーしてあげる。
You can copy. Okay, 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 okay. This is good. This is good. Some
後で私のコピーしてあげる。
very, very interesting sentence. Not Kampekubun, but it's or maybe it is Kampekibun. 後で later 私のコピーしてあげる。I give you the favor of giving you my notes to copy them. Can copy my notes.
後で私のコピーしてあげる。
Yeah, no, it is a Kampekibun. It is a Kampekibun. Perfect, perfect. Kampeki, Kampeki.
次の予約は3日後でどうでしょう。
We can say also after 3 days. So in 3 days. 2名
次の予約は3日後でどうでしょう。
3日後でどうでしょう。How about in 3 days we make appointment? 次の約束は
次の予約は3日後でどうでしょう。
So how about scheduling another appointment in 3 days? I think so. Next, how about the next appointment in 3 days? This is a good explanation for a good example, I think, for atode.
こちらでお払いしておくので2時間後にまた来てください。
Okay, no, I need this. This is a good example. So atode can be used also in not only later but specific later in 3 days, for example, or 3 hours or something like that. Break down this sentence. Break down this sentence. So yeah, in 3 days. Sound, image. 次の役は next appointment. And okay. How about making the next appointment in 3 days? How about making the next appointment in 3 days? 3 days. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Perfect. 完璧、完璧。次の役は next appointment. 次 means next. Tsugi next. Tsugi next. Yaku, yoyaku, yoyaku. It's yoyaku, not yaku. It's yoyaku. Yoyaku means yoyaku appointment. Yoyaku appointment, and that's it. In 3 days. In 3 days. 3日。3日。3日, just 3 days, obviously. Obviously, 3日, 3 days, obviously. It's not. Mika 3 days, and of course, atode. Atode after 3 days. No need to write it. No need. Okay, Mika. Mika. Or let's write it. Let's write it. Okay. Because maybe someone wouldn't know that. That Mika, that 3 and Nichi is Mika. Maybe someone would forget. Okay, in 3 days. Ato de after 3 days. Or in 3 days. Ato de. That's ato, not... Wait, that's ato de. Not go de? Did he say go de?
こちらでお払いしておくので2時間後にまた来てください。次の予約は3日後でどうでしょう。
Go de sho. That's he said go. Not ato.
次の予約は3日後でどうでしょう。
Go de no.
次の予約は3日後でどうでしょう。
Mika go de do de sho.
次の予約は3日後でどうでしょう。
Go it's different. It's not ato de. So it's no, we want ato de. We still didn't learn the go. So all this time wasted for go and not ato. Can't believe it. Didn't listen to it. But anyways, okay, anyways.
4日後です。
So go this, go in 3 days. So when you put a specific number of days, you say go and not ato, not later. Go after or in 3 days.
4日後です。
4日後です。4日後です。In 4 days. Very good. Yeah, Ato or go used as a suffix is pronounced go. Go is not ato. But we are looking for ato, I think. What is...
やっぱりあなたなの？どうしてこんなことを？
I think it's just ato here.
昔この星を災害が襲った。お前たちの祖先は逃げ回り、隠れたおかげで生き延びた。星の木々はセトラの犠牲で回避された。その後でのうのうと数を増やしたのがお前たちだ。セトラはこうしてレポートの中に残るだけ。
It's just ato de. He doesn't mention go. Let's just stick to ato de. And we do go there later on. We didn't find a lot. Weird enough. I thought we would find a lot. Didn't.
語源の後まではいるからよかったら後で。
Until after 5 period.
語源の後まではいるからよかったら。
Atomade, we can use atomade as well.
後でメールするね。
Okay, atodo meru surune. Okay, this is Kampeki Bun. Easy, simple to understand. And displays perfectly well what we want. And shows a phone. Very interesting. Atode meru surune. I'll message you later. Okay. Atode.
誰にも言わないから。じゃあ後で。
じゃあ後で。I won't tell anyone. See you later. じゃあ後で。Okay, so じゃあ後で we can use じゃあ後で as well. また後で as well. また後で see you later. Should we use them? Should we use both? Mm.
後で。
後で。Okay, okay, let's use. また後で。また後で。I can use また後で。See you later. また後で。また後で。Ewin, how is it going? I think we use this one as well. No, not this one. Ja matodo. Yeah. This one. Yeah, this one. How is it going, Ewin? Osu. So we are... I don't know if you know, but we we are doing also grammar points as well. Pretty nice. Grammar points. See you later. So, Ewin, so we are going to do 2 decks simultaneously. So N4 grammar points plus verb conjugation grammar points. I'm going to go through all of this 4-hour video that shows all of these N4 grammar points, which are about 130 grammar points. So we are going to, yesterday we did these 2, today we did these 2. 4 hours, yeah, 4 hours. But we go through them slowly, you know. So we add a couple of examples for each grammar point. We add this, for these grammar points we added about 5. For this we added 5. And for this also we added a couple, 5 I think also. Atode we are adding now, we are finishing with Atode now. And so on until we finish all of these, which are 4 hours. And after that we're going to have a complete N4 grammar Anki deck. So it's going to be amazing, it's going to be nice. I think through this process I can completely master N4 grammar points, you know. After finishing with N4, of course we're going to go to N3. After N3, N2. And then we're going to be fluent. We're going to be speaking fluently. So that's the plan. That's the plan.
じゃ、また後でね。
じゃ、また後でね。And of course, simultaneously, we're going to fill up the verb conjugation deck as well. Interesting. Good luck. Hope you find many perfect cards. We had a struggle yesterday. But hopefully we find a lot of Kampeki boon. But so far, so good. I think so far it was a struggle to find some, but when we found, they were like Kampeki. They were very Kampeki boon. The cards that we found so far. Catch you later. Yeah, so far we found like Kampeki boons. We only add Kampeki boons, okay? We don't add less than a Kampeki boon. その後でひなさんに指輪を渡そう。ひなさんに帯輪指輪リング指輪を渡そう。To ferry across, to carry across, to traverse. I'll give the ring to Hina. Okay, this is a Kampeki boon. So no atode. Hina san ni yubiwa o watasou. It perfectly captures what we want to show. What we want to learn. The atode, of course. So no atode. But the image is black. Why? Why is the image black? I don't know. Ikuzo. Osh. Ikuzo. Osh. Ikuzo. Very nice sentence. Ikuzo.
娘のために週末の公演を晴れにしてほしいという父親からの依頼。
Okay, let's add this image because I don't like black images. Okay.
その後でひなさんに指輪を渡そう。ひなさんに指輪を渡そう。
Okay, I want to learn this kanji. I'll give. So this kanji is to give. To give. Why is it very dramatic? The explanation, the translation is very dramatic. wataso. To ferry across, to traverse. Watasu, to ferry across, to traverse. To lay across, to build across, to hand over, to pass, to give. I will give. Okay, so to give. A lot of meanings for one verb. Okay. So yubi, of course, yubi wa. Sono ato de. It's the name. Yubi, of course, ring. Yubi wa. Let's just add it. Yubi wa ring. And watasu. Watasu is to give something. To give something. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Kampeki bun. It is a kampeki bun. It is a very kampeki bun. And that's it. I think enough with atode. Let's move on to
その後、半年にわたり近海の調査を行ったが、生存者は確認できず。
この後は Now what? Are you free after this?
この後お暇ですか?
この後お暇ですか? Okay, this is a kampeki bun. This is a kampeki bun.
この後お暇ですか?
この後お暇ですか? Can have the vibe of handover, especially if it's an order. Anase, watase. To hand over, then, yeah, a lot of meanings for this verb. To hand over, to give, to carry across, to pass, to transfer. But I can't remember that. I can't remember it. So watasu, to give, to hand over. But it's not atode. Yeah, it's not atode. But still.
この後お暇ですか?
After this, この後, after this. Let's just add it. Okay, after this. It's not atode. What's the difference between ato and atode? Let's just add. What is the difference? If we use ato, unless pretty much the same, huh? The same, unless it would be ato. Okay, unless ato means also. Kono ato, after this, but in this case means after. Use ato or ato de. Let's see what Mr. Deepseek says. I think that's the last ato we use. See you in a bit. Dewa ato de. Mata ato de. Later, boy. But between sono ato and sono ato de, don't think there is much. There is not much different, huh? So if he says here, kono ato de, there is no big difference. Maybe we can write that. Great question. Difference between ato and ato de is subtle but important. If anything, just sono ato being more usual. Sono ato. Ato is more usual, so without the de. So both mean after, but they are used in slightly different contexts. Let's break it down. Ato usage. Ato is a noun that means after or later. It is often used to refer to a point in time or a sequence of events. It can stand alone or be combined with other words to indicate timing, structure. Tabeta ato. After it is the same as tabeta ato de. Is the same we saw earlier. And shigoto no ato de. The same that we saw earlier. So it's the same. Ato de is an adverbial phrase that also means after or later. It emphasizes the timing of an action, often implying that something will happen after another action. It is commonly used in daily conversation. Don't understand the difference. No, that means after. It often used to refer to a point in time or which sequence. Means skipping particles is way more common in casual style. So it is casual style basically. So we can write that we can skip the particle there to make it more casual. More general and formal. More conversational and casual. Wait, it's opposite. DeepSeek says that ato is more formal and ato de is more casual. Can stand alone as a noun. I think so too. But what difference is AI talking about? I don't know. Maybe he's just making up his own differences. When used in written language. Yeah, maybe it's just... Okay, so let's just say that it's more casual to skip the day. Probably not, huh? I don't know, because he's saying a lot of stuff and I don't understand. I don't understand anything. When to use which? Use ato when you want to sound more formal or general. You're writing or speaking in a neutral tone. So, Ewin, DeepSeek is saying the exact opposite. Noche. Konoato, no, it's ato. It's just hard to define some things without talking about a specific example. Maybe, yeah. But he's saying, why does it have nochi as furigana? Nochi? Nochi, no, it should be ato. Maybe it's a mistake. Ato. He's saying ato. Konoato, no konoato. That could be more formal, I guess. Sonogo would be more formal. Konoato. But I've never really paid attention to this difference. Okay, I just write it. Let's just like this. Just say like omitting the de. Makes the sentence more casual. And that's it. That's why all I'm saying are guesses. I'll stick with your guess. AI might be right. That's what I'm saying. AI, or put it like that. If there is a difference, we will take the risk. If there is a difference, we'll take the risk. But what if that's not correct? No problem. We fix it later. So omitting is with 2M. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that. AI. It could be right. It could be right, but sometimes it just makes some things on its own. But we will take the risk, as Yuki said, of course. We'll take the risk and just move on. Okay, so ato, sometimes we can omit the de. And maybe to make it more casual, maybe. Please come, I'll play with you later.
後で戻ってきて遊んであげるから。
後で持ってきて遊んであげるから。持ってきて。What does 持ってきて mean? Come back. I'll come play with you. Please. Okay. Okay. 持ってきて遊んであげるから。Yeah, but I doubt it would make up rules like this. I'm sure it has many sources for stuff like Japanese. By the way, we can add search button, so that it's search on the internet. Okay. 持ってくる means to come while bringing something with.
ね、後で戻ってきて遊んであげるから。
Let's see if the context is clear. 痛い。
こんな手すぐ折っちゃうぞ。
Break your arm.
こんな手すぐ折っちゃうぞ。
What kind of...
ダメ、今遊ぶの。
ダメ、今遊ぶの。No, I want to play now.
チェ、わかる？チェ。
That's blood. Get it. It's blood.
何すんの？あっち行って。吐くね。
Yeah, okay, let's skip this. I don't like this sentence.
はい、放課後が待ち遠しかったです。
Go. 後で。
ほな、後でな。
ほな、後でな。Yeah, it's kind of confusing. I will just skip it.
後で戻ってきて遊んであげるから。
Just skip it. I think we put a lot of ato de. Thanks a lot, we will. We put a lot of ato de. I think enough. Let's just move on to the next point. Couldn't finish because we this is the sentence. But anyways, let's just move on. We put a lot of ato there. Okay, let's move on to the next grammar point. We can play bass after karaoke.
カラオケの後でいいじゃん。
カラオケの後でいいじゃん。We can play baseball.
カラオケの後でいいじゃん。
Okay, it's kind of a kampeki bun, but it's missing context. 後で
また来るから一緒に滑ろうね。
We'll skate together. Suberu, to skate. To glide. I have Suberu here. We have Suberu. Suberu to glide. Suberu. I know the kanji. Okay, I need this. I need this sentence.
後でまた来るから一緒に滑ろうね。
一緒に滑ろうね。カラオケの後でいいじゃないか。いいではないか。It's a bit less casual. Huh? But it's missing the context. I think this one is a more of a kampeki bun.
後でまた来るから一緒に滑ろうね。
一緒に滑ろうね. So it's subero. This is a very important verb. So suberu is one of
後でまた来るから一緒に滑ろうね。
is one of the 12 exceptions. Very important verb to learn. 後で after this. I'll come back later.
後でまた来るから一緒に滑ろうね。
mata again. So I'll be back again later. So let's get together. Yeah. I think it's a kampeki bun. It's a kampeki. I'll be back again later. So let's skate together. It's a kampeki bun. It's a kampeki bun.
後でまた来るから一緒に滑ろうね。
一緒に滑ろうね. It's okay. Enough with atode. Let's move on to the next. Haven't used Subaru. Haven't used Subaru till now. Well, I have it here. So to glide, huh? So it's not a used verb. Yeah, I think these verbs are not usually used, except for iru, of course. Iru, shiru, and iru maybe. Hashiru to run also. Kiru to cut. Very usable. Maybe these ones. They are important though. It also means to slip as well. Okay, slip, glide. Okay, very interesting word. Ba. This is ba. This is the ba form. Okay, we know ba. We added a lot of ba on the other deck. Depends on meaning you use. I use sleep every year Eve. Yeah, happy new sleep. It's a German. By the way, Yuki, can you translate it again? The phrase that you said in German, can you translate it to Japanese again? Now that I know more verbs, I would understand it now. I remember when you said it, I didn't understand the kanji. But now I definitely will understand. Suberu, so I know Suberu. Guten Ratsch, good sleep into the new year. Oyo wait, it's numerio. Yoi, yo, numerio. I see it way more often. Yoi, osuberio. Yoi, osuberio. Good sleep to the new year. Very interesting. Now I understand the kanji. It looks, and I remember. It looks like Among Us slime. Looks like a slime. Wait, where is it? Suberu. Looks like. I remember now. I remember Yuki when you said it. It can be also looks like Tsuki, moon. This is moon, yeah? Tsuki. Yeah, it's moon. Moon wearing a hat. But also looks like Among Us. Suberu. Among Us throwing water. Yeah, okay, so Suberu means to glide or to slip. Suberu, huh? Suberu. So, okay, that's a long sentence. Kousetsu sezu ni atarashii koto ni sutte subette kudasai. Please have a good slip to the new year. So Suberu.
The conditional form ba.
Okay, ba is easy. If
used to express that if one condition is met, then the next thing will be certain.
Should we even put ba? We already have it, but okay, let's put it again. We can learn better. Since the kanji without the radical would be is bone without the radical. Wait, I know bone. Bone is hone. Ah. Bone is hone. That's what I remember the Among Us from. Not from Subaru. Subaru. What? So, hone, bone? I remember hone, bone. And Yuki put them both together and it looks like two Among Us characters walking. And the left one is speaking. Looks like speaking. Yeah, and sleep is the bone kanji with sanzui. Now that I think about it, sleeping is kinda sad. It is. The water kanji. Yeah, this is water. So Subaru and Hone, same kanji. It is sus. It is sus. Why would Hone and Subaru be the same? It's sus. You know, you sleep on a puddle of water and break a bone. Bro, Ewin, you blew my mind. Subaru, bro, you sleep on a puddle of water and break a bone. So Among Us sleeps on a puddle of water and breaks a bone. Ewin, I will never forget this kanji now. I will never forget this kanji. Hone means bone. Hone means bone. Breaks a bone. Or just like on a wet area. Subaru, to slide, to slip. And break a bone. That's why Hone. So it's a sus. And Subaru. My mind is blown today. So we learned two kanji. I don't think I will ever forget Subaru and Hone today. From today. Sensei V, can you repeat the mnemonic for this kanji? Oh, let's repeat, okay? Okay. So ho plus ne is a bone, okay? It's a bone. And not only it's a bone, but it looks like Among Us. Among Us character, okay? Sensei Vic, be careful. Subaru is to slip, to glide. Okay? To sleep, to glide. To sleep. You have to slip and fall and break a bone. So why does Hone, bone, looks like Subaru, or why does Subaru looks like Hone? Because Subaru has water in it. Why does Subaru has water in it? Because Among Us slips on a water puddle and falls down, breaks his bone, and it becomes Subaru. It becomes Among Us, slides, slips, falls down, breaks his bone. So that's why Subaru looks like Hone, but with water. It so much makes sense. It makes sense. It just makes sense. You know the signs that caution wet floor that are just cleaned up. Yeah. The same, this one. Be careful, cautious. Be careful not to Subaru and break your bone. Be careful not to Subaru and break your bone. Subenaide kudasai. Hone o break. What is to break? I don't know. So fall down and break your hone. This one. Hone, break, break, hone, break. Makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. Break a bone is honeo oreru. Honeo oreru. Honeo. I've never been sus enough to break a bone. Oreru. Oreru. Honeo oreru. Suberu. Suberu te. Suberu. No. Subete. Subete. Honeo oreru. Subete honeo oreru. Subete honeo oreru. Okay. This is a sentence. Subete hone o oreru. Slide, slip, and break a bone. Subete honeo oreru. That's a sentence. A complete sentence. Subete. There it is. Subete, subete, honeo oreru. That's the most dangerous hone to break. Don't want to break this. Yeah. I don't want to break this hone. I don't want to break this hone. Bro, imagine breaking. No, I don't want to imagine. I already broken this. No, I didn't broke, but it was like I just put like gyps. But anyways, yeah. To break, to fold. It's oreru. It's the same as in origami, which means origami. What does origami mean? Art of folding. He folded his bone. Origami. To fold paper. To fold paper, huh? Kami. It's like origami. Origami. Fold paper. Kami is paper. Kami God means or hair or paper also. So origami. I've heard about origami before. Origami literally means folding paper. Folding paper. And honegami or orehone is to fold. He folded his bone. Bro, Yuki, today my mind is blown. So origami is fold, to fold, and oreru is to break or to fold. To break. Means, do you remember what was the wasabi? I remember what wasabi. The green pasta or paste. The green paste. Oreru. Wasabi. It's ga. Ore ga oreru. Ore ga oreru. Hone ga. Hone ga oreru. Hone ga oreru, not hone o oreru. Hone ga oreru. So, some people do origami. Some people do orihone. I don't judge other people's hobby. Orihone. So, subete, hone ga oreru. Hone ga oreru. That's a perfect sentence. Goes with oreru, oru to break. Wait, there is another one for to break. Oru. Okay, so subete, hone ga oreru, or we can say すべて骨骨を折る. Another perfect sentence. So we know two words, two verbs. Transitive and intransitive. It's the verb pair. That's what. Okay. Anyways, Ewin, thank you for blowing my mind. Yeah, my mind is blown. I don't think I will ever forget this day, to be honest. Never forget this kanji. Hone and suberu. Hone and suberu. And oru. And oreru. Perfect. This is how you learn kanji, I think. This is the only way that I can like fully remember kanji. I need to write this down after we finish. I will write it on the how I remember kanji. We still need your mind. Don't let it get blown anymore. Yeah, I think we should end it here before before it gets completely destroyed. Let's just do ba. Let's just do a little of ba. And what is this? By case. Now we kinda have to use that anime example for ba. Soda. Kado oreba. Wait, do we have it? Let's check. Is it here? if it's here, that would be perfect. Soda. Kado oreba. Soda. Kado oreba. Okay, we're going to use it. Soda. Kado oreba. Soda. Kado oreba. Okay. It's perfect. It came on the right time. Perfect timing. Kampeki timing. Okay, let's finish what Game Gengo was saying. Shiberu. やっぱりあなたなの。どうしてこんなこと？どうして？人間たちが俺たちにしたことを考えれば。
The conditional form ba is used to express that if one condition is met, then the next thing will be certain to occur. If A, then B. Here in Bloodstained, Jiberu is saying to Miramu that if you think about what the humans did to us, 人間たちが俺たちにしたことを考えれば, you will understand, right? わかるだろう. So here we can see the connection between the two events. If the first thing is done, then the second thing should occur. So if you do the first action, 考える, to think or consider, then you put it in the ba form, so 考えれば, then the following thing will happen. わかる, to understand. Meaning that if she just considers what the humans did to them, she would understand why he is doing what he is doing. This statement following the ba form is generally used with assumptions or general facts, but cannot be used to express will, intention, or commands. It needs to be a hypothetical situation. And so it's often not used with your own actions because you can decide what your outcome is. The ba conditional form has a few rules that you need to remember in order to conjugate it correctly. Firstly, if you use it with verbs, you need to put them in their dictionary form, and if the verb ends in a u sound, then you need to change it to an e sound, followed by ba. So, taberu would be tabereba, nomu would be nomeba, iku would be ikeba, and so on.
Yeah.
To use it with negative verbs, change the e in nai to nakereba, turning if you do A, B will occur into if you don't do A, then B will occur. For example, here with benkyou suru to study, benkyou shinakereba, if you don't study, or ikanakereba, if you don't go, then something will occur. For e adjectives, you turn the last e into kereba. So oki into okikereba. So you can see the last e here has been removed and replaced with kereba. And the same for negative e adjectives, okiku nai into okiku nakereba. And lastly, for na adjectives and nouns, they follow the same rules. The adjective or noun must be followed by naraba or de areba, like benri naraba, if it's convenient, or
Benri
pizza
naraba,
if it's pizza. And for the negative form, janakereba, a little bit more casual, and denakereba, a little bit more formal, to say that if it's not A, then B will occur. Benri janakereba, if it's not convenient, or pizza janakereba, if it's not pizza, then the following thing will happen. The ba form is an incredibly important piece of language to become familiar with, but try not to stress too much about all the rules and the conjugations. You will get used to them with time. Just remember that everything kind of ends in this eba sound, so try and work your way to get to that sound depending on the piece of language that you're trying to use. And also just keep in mind that it's used for mostly hypothetical situations, so you don't usually use it for, things that you know the outcome is for, or with things that have an obvious outcome like facts and reality.
Sensei Big, this is just ba, so if. It is very important, so it's just ba. It can be important, it can be advanced, as you say. But basically what he's saying is that if you add taberu, okay, taberu, you make it tareba, tabereba, taberu, tabereba, so the ru becomes re, tabereba becomes if you eat. I'm not there. Yeah, slowly. Yeah, basically that's it. I was thinking, by the way, to make the same deck, but for N5, but I wasn't sure. Maybe after we finish with this N4, we go back to N5 and make it. It's a quick one. Maybe I should have made this one first. I don't know. Maybe we make them simultaneously, this and this. We go back and forth. But today let's just do with ba. So I think we are going to add like one example for negative, for positive, negative, e adjective, positive, negative,
ikeba, and so on.
Tabereba.
To use it with negative verbs,
tabanakereba, tabenakereba.
Change the e in nai.
Okay, so we add ba, we add nakereba, an example for nakereba, and ikanakereba, and okay, okikereba, kereba, we add kereba, kunakereba, okikunakereba also. So kereba, kunakereba, naraba, and deareba, and janakereba. Okay, so about 6 examples, or think didn't count. Anyways, so let's just move on. Let's just see what DeepSeek has to say. Ba. Explain this grammar point. Okay. Okay, we add this for sure. Soda. Soda. カードを折れば。そうだ。カードを折れば。So, sure, let's dive into it. Ba. Ba, which means if. Ba. If. That's it. Just ba means if. Sure, let's dive into the grammar point if. Which is a conditional form in Japanese. It's used to express if or when in certain situations. That's it. Basic structure. Ikeba. Ikeba, if I go. I adjective. Kereba. Yasukereba. If it's cheap. Naraba. So, ba, directly they use naraba instead. So, naraba. Shizuka naraba. Ah, Shizuka nara, not ba. Without the ba. Okay. And noun plus nara. Noun, so noun and adjectives use just nara without ba. Okay, okay. Basic structure. Let's just copy this because it's perfect. There is no better explanation than this. Yeah, I think it's perfect. Meaning, by is expressed conditional relationship, meaning if or when. It often implies that the result will happen only if the condition is met. It can also be used to give advice or make suggestions. Okay, okay. I think this is also perfect explanation. How to form ba. Oh, okay. Done, added. Iku ikeba. If I go, nomu nomeba. If I drink. Place ru with reba. Yeah, we added ba form from how to if you're a student, that's it. Do we need to add this though? No. We're just going to show them through examples. Okay. So the first example, this one. Soda. Cardを折れば。そうだ。カードを折れば。そうだ。そうだ。カードを折れば。カードを折れば。So 折れる means to fold. But also to break 折れる so 折れる I don't think I will ever forget 折れる or 骨 or 滑る 折れる means I'm the dumb kid in the class that only makes jokes, but he's always behind. Bro, Sensei Vic. Well, I love the jokes you make. You're definitely the best person to make jokes. But we are not in a rush. We are not in a rush. And we are not in a class. Trust me, believe me, Sensei Vic. I also cannot learn fast, to be honest. Oreba, ureba, or it's oreba. Oreba is for oru. It's for oru form. So oru is transitive or intransitive. Orereba. So it's oru. Iwin, oru is transitive or intransitive? Oru. So oru is oru. It has o. It has o. So it is it is transitive or intransitive? Ga oreru. Okay, so it's I fold. If you fold the card. Oh, it's transitive. So transitive is the one that has an object. Yeah, has an object, of course. Of course. It's O. So it has an object, of course. Of course. How dumb I am. It's like one of the most obvious things. You see, Sensei Vic, you see. I'm also dumb. Like, I cannot I cannot even figure out the most basic stuff. Transitive can't have all. Basic, of course, obviously. Like the most basic transitive use. Oh, yeah, I know, I understand. The most basic stuff in transitive and intransitive, and I still couldn't notice. You know, it happens sensei week. So oru means to fold, to break, or to fold, and that's it. Kado oreba. Transitive use or intransitive use ga. Should we add intransitive? No, keep it for later. Perfect. So ba, reba. So we add basically, as we said, we add reba, so positive. Positive for verbs, negative, positive, negative for verbs, positive, negative for e adjectives. So 6 examples. We add 6 examples. Vatore cantami. The point is that I'm glad we did the ba form this way. I will be familiar with it when I'm doing that lesson myself. Very glad. This is also very good. Very good. A very good thing, to be honest. When you do it later, you will have a basic idea of what it is. So it's just e, like you move the taberu, you move it to the e. So tabereba, ikanareba. That's it. Hasn't been around. Wait, why don't we go to Dorama? I think Dorama is better. Just established. Ochichi-san ni. Otosan. Don't know why I always say Chichi-san ni. Kotoba. When she died, all she thought about was your betrayal. Otosan ni betrayal. Uchigiru. Uchigirareta. Uchigirareta kotoba. Kangaete. Uchiguri. Why is it ura? Uragi. That's why it's hard to pronounce. Uragiru. Yomeba wakaru yo. Yomeba wakaru yo. If I read, I understand. Yeah. Sensei Vic, you made a sentence with ba form. And that's the ba form. It's easy. Actually, to cut, to stab the back, you know. Ura is the back side. Urareta. Uragireta kotoba. Okay. I don't know. It's kind of a good sentence. When she died. But what is the diet? No, it's kind of confusing. No, complicated. Let's go. Let's find something else. Bokerebai. No. Iwarete mireba.
言われてみれば確かに無謀だ。
Now that I think about it, I was being reckless. Ura is the back. Ura is the backside, of course. I think I know Ura kanji. Ura kanji. Ura. This is Ura. Bro, Ewin. You keep blowing my mind. Ura. Ura means back. Think I saw it from the dictionary. Wait, Ura means backside. Ura and cat. Ura. Opposite side, bottom, other side, side hidden from view, under surface, reverse side. I believe that kiru is to cut. Or say, kiru is to cut. Ura mawashi geri. Ura wa mashi geri. I don't know that. But ura plus kiru or kiri, uragiru, to cut someone's back, cut the back, stab the back. That's so cool. Kiri. I think karate. Karate. So yeah, kanji mawashi geri is a circular kick. Ura mawashi geri is a circular kick, but the other way around. That's why it's back. Mawashi geri. Yeah, I don't know about mawashi geri. Ura mawashi geri. So around to opposite side. Hidden from view, reverse side. Rear, back, behind. Ura back, other side, opposite side. Mawasu to turn. Kanji is so cool. Kanji is very nice. So Ura and Kiri. Yeah, I think with this we should end it here. I can't do anymore. I can't find even any more sentences. My mind is blown away. My mind. Is it not Geri? It's Keri. Is it Keri? I don't know about Karate Sensei Vic. Ewin knows. Ewin definitely knows. But my mind cannot handle. I've been saying it wrong all my life. It's Keri. It's Keri. Keri is to kick. I think I know Keri. Do we have it here? Kaeru, shiraberu, keru, teru to shine, keru to kick. Yeah, we have it here. It's one of the exceptions. Keru to kick. I remember Keru to kick, but I don't know the kanji though. Kanji is hard to remember. Keru to kick. It's a very complicated kanji. Keru and Ura mawashi geri. No, it becomes geri. In the mawashi geri, of course, K always become gi, like the other word. Origami. Or tegami also. Te plus Keru is best boy. So Keru best boy. Keru. Kel. That's different. But yeah, okay, so many things to learn, but that's another story. That's Kel. But yeah, Geri K always become gay when it's connected with other verbs. So kami, te means hand, okay? Wait, te means hand, okay? Kami means paper, kami. Kami means paper. But when you bring them together, it becomes te, ga, mi, tegami. It becomes a letter. So, yeah, te, gi, always the K becomes ge. Ngu. Tegami. Yeah, very, very interesting. Very interesting language. Today, I've learned more things than the whole last week. Very interesting. Thanks to Yuki, thanks to Iwin, thanks to Sensei Vic as well. Today we did Amari, Ado, and almost Ba. We didn't finish Ba, so we do it tomorrow. We do it tomorrow. But my mind is blown. My mind is blown. Ba, by occasion case. So yeah, guys, let's just wrap it up here. I cannot continue. My brain cannot process the information. No, it can process the information, but cannot add any more because the level of information we got today, we learn, is very high, and I cannot keep up. Breaks are important. Breaks are important. So mata atode. See you later. Mata atode. Or atode. Ja atode. Tony's brain has been blown. it has been blown. It has been blown. Atode. Mata atode. Mata ashita. I cannot process more information. Like, I feel blown away. And of course, oyasuminasai. Oyasuminasai. Just say goodbye to YouTube. Okay, YouTube, no one there. So yeah, thank you very much. And atode, mata atode. Okay, atode. My brain is blown. I have to write this. Otsukare-sama deshita. Thank you very much, Sensei Vic. I will have to write this on how I remember kanji. So I will never forget today. I will never forget.